Hello, my name is Violet Bravo, and I am a social worker here at YWCA. I will be doing an interview on my client, Victoria Valdez, who is 21 years old, and she is in an abusive relationship. She has left her abusive relationship today, and she came to us to hopefully find some resources that we can help her with. She is currently pregnant, and she's seeking to get extra help and as far as housing wise, and I believe any sort of resource she can have to counseling. So we're going to be interviewing Victoria Valdez. Hi Victoria, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Great. So my name is Violet Bravo, and I'm a social worker here at YWCA. My job here is to provide services that may assist you, hopefully that can assist you. Before we start, I do want to say I am a mandated reporter. So if I do feel like there's any domestic violence in your situation, I would have to report that. I also do want to say that whatever we talk about today is confidential. So before we start talking, I want to say if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So on a scale to 1 through 3, how are you feeling today?
I think a 3.
Do you want to talk about why are you feeling like a 3?
I feel like a 3 because I know I'm not at a 5 because I just left the relationship, but that's also the reason I'm at a 3. It's because I know that like it's gonna better me off, but I also know that like I'm kind of in a stuck place right now, which is why I'm here.
Okay. Do you have what is your current living situation at the moment?
I just left the relationship, so currently there is no living situation.
Okay. Do you have any income coming in for food or transportation? Or is that all in your relationship?
It was all in the relationship. He handled like everything.
Okay. Are you interested in looking for a job?
Yes.
Okay, so here at YWCA, we do have resources that can be available for you with your living situation, and also maybe trying to get you some money to get some food for you. Our job right here is to make you feel that you are in a safe environment. So we do want to make sure you feel that way. And so I can get the paperwork started for you as far as how your living situation, so we can get you set up in a housing department right after this interview. Before we start, do you mind if I ask you more questions just so I know what else we can help you with?
No, you can ask questions.
Okay. So do you have any hobbies as far as you wanting to get a job? Do you know what you're looking for or what type?
I think, well, ever since I was smaller, I've always been into reading and literature and writing, and I think I'm good with kids, so okay. I guess something around that.
And I do see on my notes you are currently pregnant, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have, are you still available to get access to your doctor's appointments and stuff like that? Or would you need transportation assistance as well?
The relationship actually caused me to lose contact with my family and stuff, so I'm pretty much alone in this, so I would need the transportation.
Okay, so we could definitely also get the paperwork going for that. It's just gonna be a process of it, but we definitely can help you right after this interview. So as far as this relationship, you do want to leave this relationship, or you already left it, correct?
Yes, I left it.
Okay, and you do not want to go back, do you? Or how?
No.
Okay, perfect. So the reason why I'm asking you those questions is just so we are all on the same page, and then we can, hopefully get you out of that situation, like I said, and make you feel like you're in a safe environment, okay? So as far as this relationship goes, you are here, you are safe here, so no one will know that you were at this location or where you're gonna live as far as that goes when we do process your paperwork, okay? All right, so So I do have a couple more questions for you. So as far as food assistance, I can get you into a resource that can help you with food stamps, and that is basically a monthly, you get a card and it's a monthly payment you get to buy food for you and your child when you know that the child is born. Okay. So as far as that, I can get that paperwork going. So I see here that you had said you don't have any, you're not talking to any of your family members. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm not speaking
to anyone. Okay. So then, like I said, all this is completely confidential. So we can get all that paperwork going. I believe that's all the questions I have for you today. So let's get that paperwork started, and then we can go next door to help you with your resources, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No, that's
it. Okay, so everything's all right with the situation. I answered all your questions?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so that's about it, and then we can go get your paperwork. Thank you. If I had to rate myself on a scale 1 through 4, I feel like I did a 3. I feel like I used closed and open-ended questions. I felt like I was having a conversation with her and hearing her situation out and letting her know that we were going to help her in this situation. I felt like I was prompting her as well, and I felt like I built a plan with her housing situation, and getting income in as far as finding a job, building a resume, that we had resources for that to help her. I also felt like we had a plan. So at the end, I felt like she was comfortable to leave this interview knowing she didn't have to go back to that situation. I made sure that I told her this was confidential, and that I was a mandated reporter. If I felt like there was any harm or danger for her, I was going to report that, and she was okay with it. So I felt like I definitely stated those two, and I feel like that's important as a social worker. I do feel like we built some sort of trust, and I was getting how she felt out, and overall I think this was a great experience, but it's definitely not easy, and it's definitely a practice for me, and I definitely really enjoyed this assignment. Thanks.